Today, we're going to learn how to write an effective introduction paragraph for your Ielts Writing Task 2 essay, and I will give you some bonus tips at the end of the video. So stay tuned. There are 5 steps which you need to follow to write an effective introduction. Step 1. Analyze the essay statement. Step 2. Structure of the introduction. Step 3. Writing the background statement. Step 4. Writing the thesis statement and Step 5. Combine the introduction. These are the main steps you need to follow to create an effective introduction. Now let's get started. And we will be using the following prompt as an example to understand better. Some people believe that the best way to reduce crime is to increase the length of prison sentences. To what extent do you agree or disagree? First, we need to analyze the essay prompt. In this case, the essay asks about reducing crime, and one suggested solution is to lengthen prison sentences. When asked, to what extent do you agree or disagree? It's important to consider if you fully agree, partly agree, or disagree, and how strongly you feel about the statement. Keep in mind, your response will shape the thesis of your essay. Now let's move on to the structure of the introduction. In academic writing, an introduction usually has 3 parts. A hook statement, which is optional for Ielts essays, a background statement, and a thesis statement. For Ielts essays, a hook is not required. The examiner is not looking for an engaging start, but rather your ability to clearly address the task. Therefore, focus on the background statement and the thesis statement. Next, let's write the background statement. This part paraphrases the essay prompt, meaning you restate the question using your own words while keeping the meaning same. Let's take the original prompt. Some people believe that the best way to reduce crime is to increase the length of prison sentences. Now, we can paraphrase it as, it is commonly believed that extending prison sentences is the most effective method to reduce criminal activity. Notice how we've replaced the best way with the most effective method and reduce crime with reduce criminal activity while keeping the meaning intact. This is a crucial step for a strong introduction. Moving on to the next part, let's focus on the thesis statement. This is where you answer the essay question and introduce your main ideas. The thesis should respond to the "to what extent do you agree or disagree" with question. Start with a phrase like, "in my opinion," to make your view clear. For example, in my opinion, while longer prison sentences may deter crime to some extent, I believe that addressing the root causes, such as poverty and lack of education, is a more effective approach. Here, we've shown partial agreement with the statement, but also introduced an alternative solution, addressing root causes, which we will explore further in the body paragraphs. Finally, let's bring everything together and combine the background statement and thesis statement into a full introduction paragraph. It is commonly believed that extending prison sentences is the most effective method to reduce criminal activity. In my opinion, while longer prison sentences may deter crime to some extent, I believe that addressing the root causes, such as poverty and lack of education, is a more effective approach. This is a complete introduction, which smoothly transitions from paraphrasing the prompt to clearly stating your opinion. Here are some useful tips to help you practice. Paraphrase the prompt. Use different words, but make sure the meaning remains the same. Aim for an introduction between 35 to 50 words. Writing more could take away time from your body paragraphs. Ensure that your thesis is easy to understand and introduces your main points.